Everyone, I'm Cambrell Marshall.
And I'm Ann Roberts. Happening tonight, the ice wars heat up. The Panthers play the game of their lives. Scoreless the entire game. Now championships go to overtime as sports fans go into overdrive. Excitement all around, starting at the Miami Arena. That's where News 4 Steve Shapiro standing by live. This is hard on the heart, Steve.
Oh, Ann, they're killing me. They're killing me. I tell you, they have just started sudden death overtime. That means the first goal wins. As you said, the Panthers have to score to stay alive. They have to win this game. Everybody here thought they scored with 40 seconds left. Fans started throwing rats on the ice. No goal. They didn't score. And everybody here started booing those people who threw the rats. There is no score. Sudden death overtime. They're less than a minute into the sudden death OT. As I said, the first goal wins, and the Panthers need to win to stay alive. We'll be back as soon as we have an outcome to the game, but right now let's go outside. John Dutzman outside the Miami Arena. John?
Okay, Steve, I tell you what, I have agita from watching this thing. This is an unbelievable game. We do not know at this point if this will be the last game of the season, but we do know for sure that a big tradition will change here next season.
This is America. This is a free country. We want our rats. We want our rats now because this is the year of the rat.
But this may be the last year of the rat. The National Hockey League commissioner says he'll put an end to rat throwing next season.
It's not good for fans to get used to throwing things on the ice because while after goals throwing rats may be one thing, the fact is we've had other things thrown on the ice and we're not looking to endanger anybody in the building, especially and including the players.
It's very sad that they would take such a positive thing away.
The question is, how will this be enforced? What's to prevent an enemy fan, a fan from another team, to throw rats here in Miami so that the Panthers will be penalized?
We'll keep our options open. We'll figure out what a sensible approach will be, and then we'll deal with the next season. Let's enjoy this season.
Any guess what that might be, how you could feasibly? Or?
I'm not going to speculate right now.
I think that's unconstitutional.
And I said, you know, enough is enough. And there are those who have suggested maybe after they score.
Well, opinions about those rats.
To go because like the jersey to
I guess accordingly for my
Sounds like sweaty palm being down the shenanigans. Going on.
Pull. Oh.
There's must know.
Yes. Try to get
That popular ball spot tonight will not be the last.
Doubt about it. Here come they're going to be.
No.
the legs as every woman.
That's so. That's
Like that.
Is all it's going to take right now. It is that is definitely possible. We're going to go back and watch this right now, but you know it will be crazy here if we win, and if we do win, we're going to come and show you what it looks like. On Hollywood, I'm Andrew Colton, News 4, South Florida.
Much.
An emotional day in a Broward courtroom for pro football player Brian Blades.
What's happening, sir? What's happening? Tell me what's happening. Do you need paramedics?
Listen, I went down there to stop my brother. And shot my cousin.
Blades fought back tears as he relived his 911 call of the July 4th weekend last year. Blades of the Seattle Seahawks charged with manslaughter from the death of his cousin. Brian's attorney to the whole affair.
Where some telling you a deal of goods, designer knockoffs. Police.
If you got anything from Chico's menswear,
is actually just off the.
Old he
Three.
Workers pump water back in the streets from flooding. Flooding will down streets in front of their stores on city officials that problem.
Miami funeral wet and as the roof started caving in during the service. Owners were forced to throw last night when torrents of water hit the building's roof, flooding the room. Well, today, work crews began repairing that hole, but say probably before everything is patched up. A California woman stares down the Unabomber months before he's arrested.
And police make arrests in the string of black church fires.
Here's a look at news for your world. A woman came face to face with the Unabomber 6 months before he was arrested. She says he was desperate to get a passport and leave the country. It happened at the Maine post office in Berkeley, California. Frida Kazanov was working the passport window that day. She says when she figured out who Kaczynski was, none of her supervisors would take her seriously.
2 more black churches have been torched, this time in Texas, but officials say they may have their suspects. 3 young men being questioned tonight. And a 13-year-old white girl is being charged with a devastating fire that leveled a North Carolina church. Those fires are not related.
A witness in the O.J. Simpson civil trial says the evidence just doesn't add up. Gary Sigler, a coroner's official, was called to testify in this latest trial. He says there just wasn't enough blood at Simpson's home to convince him Simpson did it. Sigler also has problems with the way evidence was collected.
Well, there is more ahead on News 4. It's being called a cure for asthma, but there's something fishy about this medicine.
And cereal makers putting the Snap, Crackle, and Pop back into your pocketbook.
A devastating accident changed one Miami family forever. We'll show you how they're tackling the tragedy to make a difference for other children.
It's time for the hottest party yet, and it's time for a new Toyota. Hot deals on hot trucks. You can lease Tacoma for $149 a month. $149 a month with features. You can't beat it. Or go for the big T100 and get a lease price of $219 per month. $219 per month. This is one hot party. Don't miss it. Get to your dealer now.
Sleek, practical, beautiful. The Contour concept, found only on Frigidaire Gallery refrigerators. Convenient features like a flip-up shelf and a new built-in water filter for better tasting ice and water. Practical, beautiful. Frigidaire. Call Frigidaire and discover the look of better performance.
News 4 South Florida is sponsored in part by Builders Square, getting America squared away.
A couple of simple but important lessons. There's nothing like a good you can prove you were listening. Bring any old tool, Builder Square. A gift in the store. Nail square on the head.
Adam. Love it, love it. That price is going up. Weeks.
Hunter.
Win.
Rush to the rest other. When he into trouble. Safety.
Don't know. Might be.
Connection to the mob. Life.
Can be crawled. A bit more the southwest of it. A lot of ending. 70% point. That's just a some the shower. This is a spring. Pretty heavy places like New York, widespread stuff. I mean, through there, thunderstorm this record high Las Vegas, Nevada. We southeast 15 knots, 2 to 4 feet. Bay waters moderate up to 82. And for tonight, it's going to be still a lot more. Yeah, Wednesday, Friday, things will ease up near Campbell.
All right, got the line says the fat lady.
Sure.
Ali Fernandez.
Give up. Is it full? Possession. Be a little. Program. You might make something.
Paradise. Find your neighborhood.
Hi. Looks like AT&T back at it, trying to confuse everybody about saves most on long distance. The truth is, if you were, we wanted one to be used to.
South or Nissan. To the
Well, the goof is it was, but it had to take monsoon. The medicine has to be alive and swallowed whole by the asthma patient. Scientists say they want to take social this.
Gable, during their pain set, maybe others will have to endure. Well, the Duncan who left her in. Mother. Wrong.
You know, they're gonna.
Because you happen in second.
Helping. And equipment. Please. Donation. Thank you for sharing their
Exciting. Best team around. Don't move muscle. Miami.
More than the 328i at your Florida BMW dealer with a tasty little really.
If you come to our Cayman Islands to do nothing, you'll miss everything there is to do.
Highly trained, extremely lethal.
Got him.
His code name, Eraser. They missed. On June 21st, meet the man who can make your enemies disappear. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Eraser. Rated R. Starts Friday, June 21st at a theater near you.
News 4 South Florida Sports is sponsored by your South Florida Ford dealers.
We invited leading small pickup trucks to face the Ford Ranger for a showdown. But nobody showed up because they know feature for feature they can't compare to the Ford Ranger or compete with our $1,000 cashback offer. That's right, $1,000 cashback when you buy any 1996 Ranger. Or lease America's best-selling compact pickup now with all the standard equipment for just $149 a month. Buy a 96 Ranger and get $1,000 cash back at your South Florida Ford dealer now.
We're proud of the Panthers. They're fighting. They're clawing their way here to the finish, and Steve Shapiro's at the arena.
Don't interrupt me. I'm trying to watch the game. They're killing me. I got a pit in my stomach. It's unbelievable. With about 7 minutes left to play in the first sudden death overtime period, no score. And this is sudden death because the first team to score wins the game. The Panthers have to win. If they lose this game, the season is over. A big chance in the overtime. Sandis Ozelin for Colorado goes in all alone on Beezer. It's just him and Beezer. Shoots the puck. Beezer, big glove save, makes the save, saves the day for the Panthers, and they play on. About 7 minutes left to go in the first overtime period. No score. If anything happens, we'll get it right to you. There was another event in South Florida. Marlins win the first of three against Montreal. Actually, they played in Montreal. Here it is, Pat Rapp on the hill for the Marlins. Right here, he K's Henry Rodriguez. Not a bad day for Rapp. gets him swinging 5 strikeouts in 7 innings for Pat Rapp. In the second inning, this is Greg Colburn. Colby gets strong. A solo home run. This goes to left center field. Number 6 for Colby. Just a solo job does make it 1-0. Marlins have the early lead. Bottom 8. Rob Nen in relief. Moises Alou singles up the middle. This will score a run to tie it for Montreal. Run comes down to his 1-1. Top 9, Devon White. He singles for the Marlins, right field. Milliard comes in to score. Marlins take a 2-1 lead. Then Edgar Renteria, he went 4 for 5 tonight. He singles to left field. Arias plates, it was 3-1. Bases drunk, and that's Colburn again, this time a single. 2-run score. Marlins win the first of 3 at Montreal. The final was 5-2. As I said, we are in sudden death overtime here at the arena. I'm in the bowels of the arena trying to watch some of this game and report it back to you. With about 6.5 minutes to play, there is no score in the first. Sudden death overtime. As I said, we'll bring it to you if somebody scores a goal. Panthers have to win to stay alive or the season is over. Right now, let's go outside the Miami arena. John Dutzman standing by. John?
Okay, Steve, thank you very much. We had a strange phenomenon going on out here. We had some people leaving this game early. If you look over there, Manny, you see those people, they're leaving the game, one of the most phenomenal games ever. Everybody has an excuse. One, the babysitter can't stay late. One had to catch a plane. The other one said, well, I have to get home because my kid has to go to school. And the kid said, no, Mommy, you said you wanted to go to sleep. So we have some strange excuses. Right here, you're a limo driver, so what's your first name?
Charles.
And you're waiting for your party out there?
My clients, correct,
And you're a hardcore hockey fan. This was...
Oh, it kills me that I'm not in the game tonight.
And you can't see it on TV either?
Can't see it on TV in my limousine. My cable's out. I just don't know what to do.
I got a solution. We win this game and no problem, right?
No problem.
Okay.
We'll be here tomorrow.
Keep your bow tie crossed. There you go, man. All right. Well, out here with the limo driver, that's about it. Steve, back to you, I guess, correct?
All right, John, we're inside the Miami arena. I'm trying to watch this on television. 6:07 to play in the first overtime period. No score. The first team to score wins the game. Let's go back to the set.
All right, now you guaranteed us, so we're gonna hold you to this, Steve.
Panthers will win. Panthers will win.
Okay, he says it. That's true. Well, it's got to be one of the most exciting games here in South Florida in a long time.
That's right. We're going to take you back to the arena for the last of the hoopla. Stay with us.
Thanks to Sprint Business, there's a company that makes more flowers up faster. Because FED uses Sprint's global data network between 103 countries. Business.
Tax on farmers add up to nearly $1 billion. Business. Tens of thousands. Port job. Gone. Tax. Let it. Sugar farmers. Job worth keeping.
Take a look at 9, 21, and 23.
Yes, 5, 4.
Hi, I'm Bob PL. We're here with Mike Clark at the University of Miami Marine Campus. Tell us about energy. Money.
Energy conservation makes it worth it. Roughly 20% of our operational budget goes to electric utilities, saving about $20,000 a month.
Wow, and that's
almost.
Call FPL for a free business energy evaluation.
Depends.
The best-selling sports car in the world.
You know I love the highway.
6 years in a row.
I got a passion for the road.
Lease one for $199,000.
Passion.
Miata.
Mazda. I got a passion for the road.
Real-time closed captioning of News 4 South Florida is sponsored by Rolladen Storm and Security Shutters.
All of South Florida on pins and needles. The Panthers have been playing a great game. They're still in the playoffs now.
This is nuts. The Bees are in a bubble. Let's check in with Steve Shapiro. Steve, any changes?
Oh, my goodness, no, there are no changes. They played 75 minutes. There are 5 minutes left to play in the first overtime. This is sudden death, so the first goal wins. About a minute ago, Robbie Niedermeyer goes in on Patrick Waugh, tries to stuff it in. He can't get it in the goal. No goal. They're still playing. Patrick Waugh has 40 saves. John Van Beesbroek with 36. A great game. They've played 76 minutes, about 4.5 minutes left to play in this game. No score. Back to you guys. I said back to you guys.
And while you're inside, John Dutzman outside with limo drivers and other fans who are trying to leave the game. John, any more folks trying to leave this exciting game tonight?
Well, Cambrell, I think they saw our last broadcast and, well, there's a lady and a man coming out there. The guy's got his tennis shorts on, so I guess he's got a big game coming up here. I don't know what could take priority over this, to be very honest with you. In New York, if you left the game before it was over, especially a game like this, I mean, that's almost a crime. But in Miami, I guess it's sometimes people do this for various reasons. Again, maybe the babysitter can't stay late or whatever, and maybe there's a big tennis match coming up. But some people are leaving, not all, maybe 100 or so. Back to you.
All right, thanks very much. If the Panthers win, it'd be phenomenal. And even if the Avalanche should win, you got to be so proud of the Panthers. They made them struggle and work for it.
They've had a great season. A great season. Good effort tonight, too.
That's News 4 tonight.
Remember, if you see news in the making, call News 4. Dade, our news hotline is 477-2444. And Broward, 463 News.
On your cell phone, call Star TV 4. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight.
David Letterman is next. Good night, everybody.
Stranded without his memory on a primitive planet.
I do not know my name.
Data brings death to an entire village. Next time on Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Weeknights at 7 on 4.